Hey guys, down for tech here, and today I have a review for you all my brand new BlackBerry 9300, also known as the Curve 3G. Now this is going to be my first ever video on YouTube, and I hope to review many more stuff on this channel, like smartphones like this one, smart players like the iPod Touches, and hopefully tablets. So like I said, it's my first video on YouTube, so try and lay off on the comments. In this review, I'll be covering 5 rounds: design, speed, multimedia, apps, and finally the value for your money. So let's jump right in the review with design. Now, as the name suggests, it has a curved design. This means it feels really comfortable in my hand. Like, it literally feels like it was optimized for my hand. Combined with this beautiful curved design, it is ultra lightweight. Now, the BlackBerry curves are known for being one of RIM's thinnest and lightest smartphones, and it really does live up to that expectation. It really is a light phone. You know, compared to something like the Bold, or compared to something like even the iPhone 4, this phone is light, and it just fits in my hand like a dream. On this side of the phone, you will find a micro USB charging port, 3.5mm headset jack, a button that you can use to assign to launch any app that you want. On the top, you will find a play and pause button, which is good for when you're playing your music, a backwards button, and a forwards button. Maybe I got it the other way around. I don't really know. You also find a speaker grill, it looks like. On the other side, you will find a volume rocker and another button which you can assign to launch any app that you want. On the back, you will not get this back with the Curve 3G. I put this back on there because I didn't really like the one it came with. It came with a kind of rubbery, textury back. I didn't really like it, so I put this piano black cover on there. You will find a 2 megapixel fixed focus camera. That's like fixed focus, not autofocus. The camera on this is really not good. Like, if you're using it to take quick snapshots, then yeah, maybe, but you know, it's just really, like, it's a really bad camera. 2 megapixel is just not good. The video camera is equally as bad. All this is rubber, and the same on the bottom, rubber. From the device, you will find optical trackpad, which is really nice and smooth and responsive to use when navigating the OS. You will find what looks, I think it is a speaker or maybe the microphone. Don't know, I'm not too sure. You'll find a little LED flashlight when you get notifications. You'll find the pickup button, pickup call button, BlackBerry menu button, the back button, and the drop call button. And then here you will find a beautiful full QWERTY keyboard. Now this is what BlackBerry is world renowned for, you know, having one of the best keyboards in the smartphone business, and this lives up to that expectation once again. The BlackBerry Curve keyboards have a chiclet style keyboard, so you know, then it's not the most comfortable compared to the Bold, but it is comfortable and really efficient when you in practical use. Like, it's just really good in typing, and I can type loads of emails and messages really fast. You'll find a 2.4-inch diagonal screen with a resolution of 320 by 480, I believe. You know, not the best screen compared to the BlackBerry Bold. You know, the screen ain't really that good. But that was the design of the device. Now let's jump into speed. Now the BlackBerry Curve 3G looks the same as the one before it, the 8520, but where the upgrade really lies is in its innards. You know, BlackBerry, or RIM should I say, really bumped up the speed and made the battery even better in this new handset. It has a 624 megahertz processor, which doesn't sound like a lot compared to the iPhone 4's 1 gigahertz and all these Android smartphones 1 gigahertz processors, but the BlackBerry OS is, you know, known for not needing a really power intensive processor. 624 megahertz processor is just enough to get through the BlackBerry, through the OS. Let me type my password there. Yeah, As you can see, everything's really smooth. I got OS 6 loaded up on this Curve 3G. You will not get OS 6 with it. You should get OS 5, but I downloaded it from the BlackBerry website. So let me just give you an example of how fast this is. If I go into the web browser, if I go to Google, type in Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's my favorite rapper. So yeah. Just watch the speed at which it goes. And you can see that's really fast loading. The full site is there. And if I have to click on the website, that's how fast that is. And as you can see, the site loaded in a matter of seconds. And scrolling is really good with the optical trackpad. And you know, like I said, 624 megahertz processor is more than enough to run all your apps and go through the browser easily. And yeah, doesn't really require a lot of processing power. Also, the battery, I believe, has been bumped up. You can now get 5 hours of talk time over 3G. And as the name suggests, it is a 3G enabled phone, which is another bump up from the 8520, which has normal 2G, and also comes packed with Wi-Fi. So yeah, speeds on this phone are really good. Now let's jump into how this phone acts as a multimedia device. Now, this phone is a good multimedia device to a certain extent. Playing music is you know, like it is on any other phone. Playing music is good. If I play this song, you can see how loud the speakers are. It's one thing I like about the BlackBerry speakers, that then they're really good. You can fully hear the bass in it. That's one thing I love about the BlackBerry. So yeah, you know, sorry, why did I cancel that? If I go back to it, yeah, the interface for playing music, you know, is normal, simple, back, forward, play, pause, repeat, shuffle. You can make playlists, you know, just really simple. If I play video, don't think I have, oh, I do have videos there. Play this video. Let it load. You see, you can use this little, if I just push that out quickly, yeah, you can use that to like fast forward and that. And yeah, I wouldn't recommend watching a full 1 hour movie on this BlackBerry, because you know, the small screen, but it's good for watching, you know, music videos and that. Yeah, it does good. If I go to pictures, I don't know why I'm doing that. Go to pictures, yeah, pictures surprisingly look really good on this screen. I guess because the screen is so small, the pixel density is more tighter. So yeah, pictures look really good. You use the optical trackpad to just move and that. Yeah, so yeah, as a multimedia device, this device is pretty good. Now let's jump straight into apps, and this round isn't going to be a long one, because quite frankly, the apps on the BlackBerry are like terrible. Like, they do not compare to the Android marketplace or the iOS app store. BlackBerry has their own app store called App World, and you know, you will find your basic apps. You know, they can have quite a few apps, but the apps ain't of good quality. And if you're thinking of getting this phone, you know, as a game player, then think again, because combined with the small screen and the low processor, it just really can't handle graphically intensive games like Infinity Blade that you will find on the iPhone, for example. So yeah, you can get your standard Facebook and Twitter apps, you know, all your standard apps, but you know, apps ain't really that good. You know, apps just ain't good. Now finally, the value for your money with this thing. Now you can get this phone off contract, you know, unlocked for up to 200 and below, or on contract on T-Mobile, which I got for £25 a month for 2 years. And for what you're getting and for the price, it really is really a good value. You know, if you're going to get a BlackBerry, you should know you're going to get the full BlackBerry experience with this smartphone. You're going to get a nice full quality keyboard, which is optimal and beautiful for like, you know, typing long email and doing instant messaging, which this phone really is like mainly used for, instant messaging and typing emails. And the BlackBerry keyboard serves well. You're gonna get a solid OS with multitasking features, you know, multitasking features. You're gonna get a good OS, good smooth operating system. You're gonna get a light curve design phone that fits in your pocket beautifully. And you're gonna get you're gonna get a good phone, you know. When I done my 20 call test, I rarely had drop calls, you know. I never heard any popping noises, and the person on the other end told me they couldn't hear no popping noise either. So the reception, because of the 3G signals radio, is really good on this phone. So like I said, good multimedia device, you know, full BlackBerry experience with a full keyboard, a good phone, and yeah. So that was my review on the BlackBerry Curve 300. I recommend, if you're on the market for a BlackBerry, definitely take it upon yourself to look at this one. So that was my review. Hope you enjoy it. There's more to come. Stay tuned in the channel, and peace out.